A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Hello and welcome to Riftbreaker with me, Skuzz, and we have just opened up our exploration abilities. And if we go into our menu here, we can start exploring other planet or other parts of this planet. So we will definitely be trying to do that shortly. And we need to also just make sure we are happy with the running of our base. One of the things I was wanting to do as quickly as possible, or early as possible, is upgrade our mines. The reason we want to do that is we get double the extraction with still the original cost of resources. So if I show you on here, so level 2, we'll get 2 carbonium per second at the cost of 1 ore, versus it used to be 1, so we're getting double the resource for the same cost. And that is key to not running out of resources. I'm just going to find all our patches. That will use up resources and energy to produce. Down here. See why it's very helpful having these plates to jump around. Okay. Have an outcrop in there. Okay, so yeah.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
I have a lot of resource patches at the moment, which is a little bit worrying. I definitely need to get more. This was just a patch there. I think we had anything at this gate. Oh, we do. Okay. Oh, see, we're spending too much now. Search. Have been updated. Yeah, we need to do these. And we should actually also, we need to be scanning all the time. This will help later in the farms. If we go to this database, especially on plantation, we'll see here you get this bonus. Let's see, there's 4%. So this is when you harvest the mineral. So if you farm, we'll probably create a farm. When you harvest this plant, these are the materials that can drop, and you get an increase based on this bonus. So the more we scan, the higher that bonus gets, and the more resources we get from that farmed item. So we're basically always trying to scan, especially when we hop to a new planet, not planet, area on the planet. With all, especially planets that we will visit most likely just once. New species. I do have an accelerated scanner, so this does go a lot faster. At what tech?
Research completed.
Repair. Okay. these things on. See, those are important items. Crafting. No, I'm gonna wait until we can start getting our next level. Yeah, we do have a decent. One of the key things I want to do is, yes, exactly. Storage facilities. These need to be upgraded at some point soon.
A small piece of comet has entered the atmosphere very close to our position. It looks like it's coming our way.
When we do jump to a new area, all these resources will continue to be mined.
The comet will hit the surface soon. We have to investigate it.
Yeah, it depends on where it lands. There it comes. Typically comes over our heads. Hopefully it doesn't land in any part of our base.
The comet has hit the ground. Ashley, let's go and investigate that area.
Uranium deposits, okay, let's fix our power. And we can put this ones down. So here we can change it with Alt, so this will now immediately place down the level 2 building straight away. Okay, and let me put a plate up here. Yeah, I think before we get an attack, because if an attack comes we can't actually leave, so let's see where our first stop is going to be. Yeah, so we can revisit a radioactive desert for reconnaissance. This is for uranium and thorium. Acidic plains. Palladium, okay, palladium is good. We need that for some of the upgraded weapons. And titanium is also needed for weapons. So the deserts, this is normally for power. This will just start helping with nuclear energy. But I think we're going to go to perhaps. I think I'm going to hop to the acidic plains first and look at getting palladium mining going. Top there. This will load up a new map and a completely new area that we get to explore. And sometimes we will put a base down, and on other maps you don't need them. So I think for this reconnaissance map, it's just a matter of exploring, and then we will leave it. Because once you leave a map without a outpost, you can't go back to the area. So you've got to make sure if you want to come back to a particular map, you have to put down an outpost.
Red jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find.
Definitely
Amazing.
research as much
These
as
red
possible.
crystals are really huge. Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain A lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons, as well as other equipment.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, let's go have a look at. So we've got some new items. Okay. Instant repair. Okay, that should automatically replace what's on here. We want to go research. And we want to research rhodonites immediately. Okay, and while that's busy, we will continue to explore and scan. And get hit. Yeah, these guys, you don't want to, they spit acids, and if you get surrounded, they can really put a dent in your health. Yeah, they're just never ending. So all the bases are linked. You'll see my resources have come in and stopped, and same as the ammo production, the main base will keep refilling.
I am picking up acidic human emissions near our position.
Okay, let's go there to see what is causing them.
Okay, so this is the first issue with the larger maps, is instead of it just being this tiny little area to explore, I've got to get all the way through there. Pros and cons, I definitely enjoy the larger maps. Okay, we must just make sure we continue our research. On all, keep heading towards our goal. These crystals are normally really good as a research item. And these, that's definitely, the species is really good for farming. Most of the time I try and explore almost the entire map, primarily to get the research familiarity up. Definitely, the mod makes a massive difference to this part. It's significantly slower in the in the vanilla game.
It looks like the weather is calming down. Wind is getting slower.
So that's
The wind is very slow today.
it's this crystal form, so he won't attack us as long as we don't attack him. Okay. Oh, we got some sludge monsters. Banning away as much as possible. Oh. Oh, we're on the edge of the map. Oh, there's artifacts dropped. We almost did. Well, okay, we gotta watch out for these acidic pools. to help. Okay, so we are entering this area. Let's just clear out the natives here before they wipe me out. Research is good.
The acidic fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
This is all this acid you got to watch so much to stand on. Okay, let's try this. Find this thing to scan. There we go.
There must be much more of this acidic yeast growing here. The orbital scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
Ashley, I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms. The fluid inside them is a highly condensed acid that can easily burn through my armor. The bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance.
Telling us to use the scanner on some more of those acidic things, so we just gotta find them.
A new technology has been developed.
That's our rhodonite.
Finish researching rhodonite handling. We can start researching new laser-based weapons and towers. They're going to be an excellent addition to our arsenal. However, we will first have to gather some rhodonite to craft the new gear.
The red crystals that contain rhodonite are relatively common in the acidic plains biome. However, I detected an interesting location with a much above normal condensation of their growth. There should be a lot of rhodonite in that area. I've marked the rift gem coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
Excellent.
Bold.
Let's go there as
Probably
soon
an
as we secure
outpost.
the current objective.
I think we did scan this particular one. Oh, no. Scanning potential. Trying to ignore as much of the natives as I can. Have a massive trail behind me. Them quickly. So we run and we drop grenades, we drop our mines. Don't want to hit these guys. Take quite a bit of effort to take down. We're still looking for patches. That's the guys I really want. Ideally, you need to do all these rewards, those little towers. You want to do them on every map, every one of them, so you gain all the in-game rewards. Just be aware of your level of equipment versus the level of those. You don't want to be, especially on an outpost, underpowered, and you don't want to die, because when you die you lose your weapon, or a weapon, and then you have to go and fetch the thing. And as you can see, the maps are really large, and that process can take quite a bit of time.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Now, those are cultivators. Cultivators we will use eventually in our farming map. Full of creatures. We need 2 more easts. Oh, there we go, there we go.
Lots of samples to start researching them in the alien research lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want
there's a lot of this map to still explore.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
Yep.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
It's so important to research and figure out those tiles. I did a playthrough a while ago. I think it was for the radioactive desert. For some reason, I think it must have been a bug, but the research, let me show you, it's these things get unlocked, and they only unlock when you discover. So in the meantime, like this one, you got to find a particular plant to unlock that item, and somehow I missed it. So I had one of the resistant tiles not available to me, and it made that mission significantly harder to defeat. So we can also get shields for our suit. Let's research that. And that just assists with the environment, so you don't get damaged so much against any acidic items. We also get a weapon. These are useful in certain biomes, and I will most likely use it at a later stage. I'm not going to... let's see how much research time it is. It's quite a bit, because it's in the alien research, and we only have one facility of that. Yeah, so the mission is over. We can either jump to HQ, or we can jump to our next outpost. Now, if we, as soon as we leave this, we will not have access to that map again. But I think we can make the jump. We are busy researching the tiles and the research station. So let's hop over to... So here we go. See, we got nothing there. So we'll lose that position, which is fine. There's only certain places you want to keep. Areas where, basically where you're going to put down mining outposts. Or our farm. I think the map we will use for farming is, I think it's the Cobalt map, is the good one. I know they have made some adjustments to that map to make it not so easy to farm there. More frequent attacks, and because there's not a lot of major attacks on the outposts. You'll see I'll show you that there's minimum risk, medium and high risk on certain maps.
Red jump successful. The orbital scanner reported large condensations of rhodonite in this area, both underground and in the form of the red crystal formations that we've seen in the other parts of this biome.
Okay, let's grab the geoscanner and start searching for treasure.
That's this geoscanner, is this. So now we have to do two types of scanning, which can be quite frustrating. It's important that you do this scanning first. And we could probably put down an outpost even if we're not going to keep it. Let's have a look. Let's put an outpost over here.
Outpost construction in progress. This building is a local version of our headquarters. It will allow me to reconstruct whenever I am destroyed. And it has a permanent rift station that we can rift jump to at any time.
It will also allow us to automatically transfer all of the resources that are mined in this location back to our HQ, even if we're not present in this location. We can construct a network of such outposts around the planet to build up our economy. It's the only way to acquire enough resources to construct the rift station and all of its components.
Be mindful of where we place these buildings, though. Our headquarters have a capacity limit of how many outposts we can support at once. So whenever there is no use for an outpost, we should deconstruct it and recycle the resources that were used to build it.
Certainly not the main issue that I found. You need resources for the rift station. You need resources for building out your base. All your weapons, defenses, they are very hungry when it comes to your resource demand. So I'm going to just put a bigger radar here.
A large condensation of rhodonite near our position. I have marked its approximate location on our map.
Yeah, but...
Excellent. We should gather as much rhodonite as possible. We'll use it later to craft better equipment.
Okay, so we're scanning. That's not good. Who's throwing stuff at us?
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
These don't look good spots. That is picking up palladium, which we don't actually need. We're listening for those clicks. Eventually they will, there we go, start accelerating. Yeah, there's something there. Let's go over it and mine. Good, it is indeed rhodonite. So you want to keep doing this, but in the direction of the main deposit, as well as continuously scan these surroundings too. Have to watch out for those. I'll actually trigger one, show you. Let's just clear these guys out. Oh.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there, and the weather's changing.
Watch out for those nests, because they will head straight for that. They tend to go straight towards the base.
Are down.
Yeah. Yeah, so if I trigger this thing, I step on it by mistake, it explodes, and it will chain if these are close enough.
Base is under attack.
Base, okay. It's the little plate, something's attacking it.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings
What?
are available for construction.
There's our corrosive floors busy being researched now. Oh, you see there, I'm walking over those patches because I'm not scanning. Because I actually want to get to that spot as soon as I can. And everything around me, and whoa. That's not good. Especially when you start running into unexplored areas, you run the risk of walking over those bombs, natural bombs. Areas I haven't explored yet. Try and keep healing as you're doing this. Try and get it out of that area.
We should go there and clear it out.
Keep putting down mines and grenades. I actually don't have the grenades, just the mines. Really need to upgrade my weapons.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a
Wind
nearby...
currents are returning back to regular strength. Wind turbine power production is returning to nominal levels.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Okay, well the nests are luckily in the area we're going. Let's just check the research. It doesn't look like it was no new weapons.
Research completed.
Yeah, when we've got a new flamethrower coming, sword. Yeah, they're coming. They're getting there in the research queue. Don't need to do too many of these just yet. That will be, guess, when we do our farm. This is a good source of power. The farms can be very power hungry. Let's keep going. You gotta remember, even though I've explored the area, if you the creatures can respawn if the area's not under radar. Yeah, this is the swarm that's actually coming from those bases. Get this dude. What I can do is we dump down a plate, dump down a radar, and we we give it some
The
power.
uranium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Outpost. Move on.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
A new technology has been developed. Orbital scanning completed. We have located a large colony of acidic yeast. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the planetary scanner interface.
So many enemies. Well, no, I'm gonna die. So you see that we drop a weapon.
It is going to be difficult to survive there without it.
Okay. This is why we want to put that outpost there, so I can get back here as quick as possible. And we will grab our weapon. Take out these guys. Around them so they don't head to my base too quickly. Well, that's me.
Warning, I'm detecting an imminent acid eruption. Ashley, prepare yourself.
Yeah, we gotta keep pushing forward.
The ground is opening up in some places, and it's spewing strong
And scanning
acidic
at the
clouds.
same
The
time.
acid is going to corrode everything within its range.
Yes, we're getting acid shields. That's on our to-do list.
Warning, hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Yeah. Here they come.
Warning, hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
We are getting there. We are close to it.
The eruption is over. The situation is stabilizing.
Keep coming, keep coming. Okay, I'm gonna dump out another mini post. Oh. Power cost of that. This is the area. Well, can definitely want those big crystals. Hate hitting these guys. Yeah. While we're in here, we're gonna have to scan for rodenites with the other scanner.
Ironium storage
But
is
I think
full.
I want to take
We
out
have
these
more storage
nests
facilities.
first.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
They're the nests. Now it's a matter of getting in there and wiping them out.
Warning, multiple granite nests detected within this area. Be careful, Ashley.
Well, I'm gonna take them out now. Just want to make sure I've scanned everything scannable in the area. Okay, and we're gonna drop down some mines and try and roast everything within here.
Warning, hostile creatures are coming.
We've gathered a sizable amount of rhodonite. This should be enough to craft some good equipment. We can stay here and try to find more, or get back to our primary objectives.
the moment we're trying to get rid of nests. Mission complete. It's because the nests drop a lot of resources.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Yeah, so we have completed this map.
A new technology has been
Yes,
developed.
definitely
New
got a
blueprints
good
are available for testing.
scan supply. Definitely need to get some weapon upgrades. Yeah, so let's hop back to our base. Heal up. Yeah, definitely not going to be building much in this area. Yeah, we upgrade flamethrower. Yes, please. So we want to replace this with the blue one, and now we start opening up what they call mod slots, and we can install various mods in those. I think that's all we open for now. Yes, because that is being researched. These repairs also help. I should have actually put some of those instead of some of these. See, that's okay. The speed is movement speed, a little bit of movement speed, and these are specific resistance. So this is the type of stuff we'll swap out for the one we're researching at the moment. And the other one we're wearing is this one. So this gives a resist 1% to resist all, or we can increase our health, shields, and repair drones. So it all depends on your playstyle. Yeah, so we are finished with rhodonite concentration. We've got an outpost there, so we'll keep that until at some point, if we hit that upper limit, we can change it out. So we're going to hop to our acidic colony research mission. I don't have good towers. I need to check if we've got that flame tower yet. That really helps in this scenario. Fire. That's why we've got the flamethrower, upgraded flamethrower. Will make a huge difference to our abilities here. So different biomes, yeah, have different. That's why with scanning the enemies, you can also check it in the research on their strengths and weaknesses, and you can then build according to that. So if I just let's get in first. Yeah, so if we look here, so it'll list what they are susceptible to and resistant to. So if we look at some of the stuff we've been dealing with, okay, we haven't scanned enough of them. So he's vulnerable to acid. So this is good to check for your particular biome what the guys are resistant to.
I am detecting multiple acidic yeast colonies nearby. They are larger than the ones we have seen before, and are growing at a faster rate.
Good. We need to get close to the central root of one of these colonies and construct a research station near it. This isn't going to be easy.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Going here.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Okay, we are spending stuff here.
Our base is low on power.
Yeah, the power's coming. So we got the floor, so we can go up here. basically we can protect our base from acid growth, which is what we want to do. That is our base covered, so basically now those acidic balls, we will discover some shortly, basically can't grow here. There's another one of those good plants that we need. Okay. Research.
Research completed.
Now we've got an upgraded sword. And plates, I think. Did we not get the plates yet? No. Yeah, we can upgrade our sword.
Completed.
Enabled. So certain abilities you don't have. And to get a bone, don't have enough to show you yet. So yeah, damage over time. That's an enabled ability. And I would need, yeah, damage over time enabled. So this will enable it to 26 items per second. So yeah, if we just untick that, no. So at the moment it's 0, but yeah, this is an enabled ability. So if we had picked up something with regard to crit chance, it would actually say increase crit chance by a certain percentage. Otherwise, you got to enable it first and then do a second mod to update it. So I'm going to leave that off. Research the shields. This one. Oh, that's just the environmental shield, it's not the wearable one. Yeah. Okay. Power, we still have no power. Wow. We just don't have enough power. Yeah, I'm just gonna put down some more wind turbines. Yeah, so where are we going? Don't know yet. Okay. Let's start exploring. These are some of our favorite plants. They give you the biggest boosts for farming.
You can check its location on the map.
Construction.
Take out everything close to the base first. Oh, there's someone attacking here.
Podium storage is full.
Repair.
More storage facilities.
Oh wow, we are close by. Okay. Keep scanning all the time. Want that 12% bonus, basically. That's the highest it will get to. So you also get these research points when you destroy stuff. It's just not as much. Scanning while we search. I can hear them. Yeah, are you gonna follow me?
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
in this area.
The wind is very slow today.
Monsters. Locates at the pool. There we go. That's where the mission is going to take place. Yo, everyone out. Try not to shoot your research item. That is a big oopsie. I've done that plenty of times. Especially with the stray rockets, and then you take out your research item and then you have to restart the map. He's still friendly towards us for now, but I need to get in there. Unfortunately, I have to go through you. Yeah, don't let him fall on top of you. Okay, so now while we're in here,
this looks like the central route of the colony. Now we have to build a research station close to it to start the scanning procedure.
Remember that we can block the growth of the colony by placing anti-corrosive floor tiles around it. It would be advised to build our entire base on anti-corrosive floor.
Yep. What we are going to do, we're just going to clear out as much of this as we can.
Wind is picking up again.
Okay, if we damage the main structure slightly, so many things around us. Like also, this area should be well defendable. Word. Oh, don't give me new species now. Hitting while we can. Or I destroy the plants. Can I have 2 seconds to myself? Okay, stop. You are regrowing already.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Okay, so we want to get this floor out as fast as we can.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Yeah, so we now have at least a space we can build along. Yeah. We're going to build a sort of a mini base here before we start scanning. Need to defend this area during the mission. Which means we'll have to get some power. Okay, at least we should actually only have to defend on 3
A new
sides.
technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. New buildings are available for construction.
The one headache actually with regard to all of this is to watch the range of your towers, because even though there was I'm sure there was a patch to stop it from happening, it still happens, or I've experienced it, where, especially if you're using artillery or rocket towers, um, I've had them destroy this thing that you're trying to actually protect. Let's put in some of those. Fence of towers in place. So I do not have the fire yet. Well, okay. Yeah. See, that's the problem. No, stop.
Research lab operational.
These miraculously
Great. Now we
are
just
not
have
in
to maintain
range.
power to the research lab and let it gather the necessary data.
My sensors are picking up increased movement around our position.
Those
We should
are.
prepare to defend the research laboratory.
Yeah, maybe we need to just extend the base a little bit. Let's take it to there, perhaps. Bridge. Hold on. Go all the way. Thank you. Yeah, that's far enough away. And then same thing here. Base under attack, okay. And of course, I don't make places to walk out of. No, skip that. Yeah, it's moaning about power. Built this just in the wrong time. I don't have the gas. Not yet. I do have biomass. Okay, we can just put in.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
This area is not protected because this was too close. No, stuck. Okay, so where's the closest I can get this tower without being in range? There. Keep to yourself, please.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Start upgrading walls to tier 2. Oh, and our hubs can go. Let's have a look at what's recently been researched. Okay, storage is good, walls good. Okay, let's get alien research level 2 in place. Yeah, we definitely don't want synthesizers yet. Okay, we've got access to radar 2, plasma towers. Okay, our research is going. We are at 38 of 150. Okay, let's just defend this attack.
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way. Due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun, it may disable some of our equipment.
So, these things have such a range. It's ridiculous. Okay, we've defended that wave.
Disabling our equipment.
And this is where we will terminate or end our episode. And we'll carry on our next run with this research and our continued exploration of the planet. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to stay tuned for more episodes. Cheerio.